YouTube, welcome back to the Turbo series. Today we're going to be hopping into Void Campaign and pushing some more progress. If you caught us last time, we made it up to 4-5, so we're going to try and clear the whole of Chapter 4 and see how we do in Chapter 5 today. But before we do that, we need to finish Imp's Adventure. So let's do it. We got some dice to do, we got Shelter Mission to look forward to, and also for my monthly events, I need to go ahead and get myself, let me just bring her up, I gotta do some fusions. I haven't done any of my 5-star fusions for this month, but that's good. If I have a lot of backspace, which I kind of do, it's over 100, right? We're gonna go and use our shards to get some fusions going. So I'm gonna pull out about 33 stars. We'll do the rest as 4 stars, and then we'll go into the shelter and see what we can do with that. So we need mages here for a Nosuke for some reason. That's in there. We've got to get in a 5-star. We'll add this Sierra copy. There we go. Submit and merge. That's a Nosuke. For Betty here, we need one more Death Sworn. Okay, that's good to know. I think I do have a Death Sworn in the bag. Let's bring him up. There you go. Pop that guy in. So we can go our 4 copies. Add ourselves a 5-star. And that's us Betty achieved. Next, we've got Geista, so let's add these assassins in right here. And we've got to get a 5-star Zekis. That'll do. Doesn't have to be Zekis, but whatever works. And Delasium needs warriors for some weird reason, so we'll add in 4 of these guys, a 5-star there, and there you go. That is us achieved. And you said A- Elena when? Good observation, good question. In the auction house, I recently managed to get myself an Elena for 11,500, which is pretty respectable in today's auction house climate. And it's got 6,400 attack, which ain't bad. I re-rolled the stats, got myself Divine Block, Giant Killer, Crit Damage Reduction. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. She's a pretty solid copy. I like it. That attack stat is juicy. And yeah, she's probably going to serve me pretty well, I hope. So yeah, it's nice to have another A tier in here, and there's something satisfying about all my Transcendence being A tier. You, by all means, do not need to do this. This is just me being dumb. Also, I could probably sell off a profit, to be fair, which, you know, that's always nice to do. Anyway, let's hop ourselves into Imp's Adventure. Now we have our dice. We have 47, because I've already used one. And let's go around here and get ourselves a lucky dice, and our hut's upgraded. So hopefully we get a high roll here. Already, we've hit that corner, got ourselves an upgrade. Can we roll a... Okay, I was going to say a 2, but 5's good. That's a pretty good roll. And we've upgraded that hut there too. 2 level 2 huts already is really good. Copycat card, that's really nice, actually. Double 4s upgrades the corner already? Wow. We got a 1 here. That's not terrible. Almost upgrading this hut here. Come on, land on it. 1, there you go. 2 level 3 huts already. Absolutely fantastic. Can we upgrade this one? Oh, we miss it. No, we can't. Got a 1 here. Why don't we throw a 6? No, it's 1 again. Hut done. Karma hut now sends me backwards. There's another chance to land on that hut, which we do. That's level 2 now. That's nice. Oh, now we're rolling just really bad rolls. Come on, 6. Yeah, there we go. We got a lucky dice. Nice. So if we land on here, we've done them all. Come on, upgrade that lucky hut to level 3. You know you want to do it. 6. Oh, that's not good. 6 again. Still haven't managed to use this lucky dice here. Kind of all over the place. 5. Get a 2, get a 2, get a 2. 6 again. Ah, loves this freaking karma hut. And then a 6. The game is just avoiding using the lucky dice. Any opportunity to use it is getting thrown around. Right, trick card. This is kind of bad. 5 backwards is not good. 1 forwards is terrible. This is horrendous. This is a disaster of a run. Karma hut again? What? Into another 6. Every single karma hut land has been a 6. I can't believe how scuffed this is. A 2. Here we go. Mushroom card. Well, we're going to double our level 2 hut here. There's a 5. We land on the karma hut again. Rolling a 1. Well, at least we can lucky dice for 6 now. Thank goodness. And we roll a 4. Okay. So we're keeping the progress going. It's not too bad. Get ourselves a 1 now. That is not great. Into a 4, and we'll lucky dice for 3. Cut this corner. Get us a lucky dice back. And there you go. That is our first few rolls here, and we got ourselves 113 points. That's still not bad. That's not that bad. But yeah, we still didn't manage to upgrade that starry mushroom. Ugh, what a weird time. But a pretty solid run nonetheless. Now, the question I have is, should we go ahead and spend gems? I have so many, we might as well, just to see where we go. I kind of enjoy the randomness of Imp's Adventure. And if it ends up being really good, I might even consider buying the package here. But it is $50, and next week's event does look like one I would want to be spending my money on. So maybe spending money on it is probably our better choice here than this one. It does look like a good event. Okay, thanks to zooming through here, we've managed to get ourselves 200 points from Imp's Adventure. I don't think I'm going to get this adventure pack. The value is kind of solid, but I only really want to be spending my money now on probably just Sublimation Cores and Destiny stuff. We don't get any of that from this. So as much as the value here is fine, it's value for stuff I don't really want. It's like walking into the supermarket as a vegetarian and being like, oh wow, look at all this meat that's cheap. Just doesn't make any sense. So I think I'm going to ignore this. I don't want to grab that. Okay, thanks to claiming Imp's Adventure, we have ourselves 2,700 of the Jungle of Fantasy items. So we'll wait for Reset to land in, and we'll probably buy ourselves something spicy like some Starspawn Cores or something. In the meantime, though, we're going to go ahead and attack some Void Campaign. So let's make sure our team is lined up and ready for this one. We've got ourselves Golden Crown Elena with Speed Attack. I wish this was something better, but I don't have a lot of dust, so I can't really upgrade it. We've got ourselves Golden Crown Alamac. We've got ourselves Elusive Mirror Natalia. And, of course, we have Patricia here, who is rocking the auspicious Lucky Cat. So let's give this one a smackdown and see how we do in Void Campaign. So we've got ourselves this next wave. It's double Gustin, double Ignis, double Amun-Ra. This should be pretty tight, I'm thinking. We're going to be fine here. What core are we using at the moment? We're using Natalie's core, so we could just go with Alamax or Natalie's. Both are completely fine. Could even use Patricia's if we want to get some extra control immunity. I don't think it really matters. So I guess we'll just go with Alamax so he baits all the stuff, because he's kind of got the stronger core of the three. But here we go. Let's do this. Alright, so every single one of these heroes except for the Puppet has Giant Killer as well, which just gives us nice scaling for the team. So let's see how this plays out. Looking pretty good. Killed Amun-Ra already. Gustin's pings don't seem to be giving us too much trouble, actually, which is kind of nice. Shields are eating it up perfectly. And yeah, there you go. Elena gets an active. That's nice. Get an active there from Alamac. And yeah, we're looking good. Real good, actually. Natalie should one-shot that Gustin there on slot 1. Oh no, she went for the Amun-Ra. Okay. Oh, we lost Elena. Gustin's nearly dead. Oh, we healed back up. That's not good. Okay, the hit down from Patricia's looking really good there. There you go. Wow, and she takes them all out with an active. Nicely done. Man, I love the burst that we get. We said this last time, actually. The burst from Natalie combined with Patricia makes us some really good killing. So we should be really good here. And how long until a 5th Transcendence hero? I've only got about 1.5 million crystals. I don't have a lot. So, yeah, it's going to be a while until we get someone on the account to be our next Transcendence hero. But yeah, an aura would be nice. We get way more control immunity when we get an aura, so that's really going to help the team. Nice to see that we're tanking more axes at this stage. That's really good. Doing a lot of damage here too. Stun there on the Morax, only to kill him. Wow, we follow up there with the Natalia. Active skill from Alamac, shredding into the opponents. And now they're all falling down like flies. They are gone. Dropping down. Great kills, good damage numbers there. Really solid performance by the team. Okay, next up we got Drake, Ithaquah, Natasha. Nice. And who's going to be the next Transcendence hero? I don't know. It depends on where the temple's at. We might go with Mockman. Just bring him back on. Because I already have his core, so that's efficient for the temple. We might do something funky and go for Arania. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, absolutely lethal. And seeing the dodge from Elena makes it impossible for Patricia to die. Yeah, Patricia's got already a good inbuilt dodge chance. And the great thing is, Patricia dodging doesn't stop her from counterattacking, because all you need is one person on your team to get hit, and Patricia counterattacks. So it's nice that the trigger is just anyone on your lineup getting hit. So you can have someone on your team who's got like a pretty low dodge rate, or just like a non-existent one. Because the rangers are already going to get inbuilt dodge. So as long as you've got heroes that aren't rangers, you're fine. But at the moment, we're just running 2 rangers, a warrior, and a priest. Elena's our weakest hero because our guild tech's not great for priests, but that's just because this account's pretty new. We don't have a lot of guild tech. Alright, let's keep throwing down. And BQA isn't wonky. I mean, she's pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah. But we're breezing through Void Campaign right now. This is going really nice. Not struggled against anything at this point. So yeah, this little team is pretty excellent. go Destiny has Rael for the heal reduction. That's a funny choice. I don't think we're going to go with Destiny Azrael. Something tells me that's not the way to go. It will be fun. It could be, but I don't know if Azrael necessarily synergizes too much with the team. We need to go with some pretty standard support heroes. Already, we've kind of gone a bit wonky with the lineup. I love Elena and Natalia. It's great. And Ayla support's really solid. But I feel like we just need to make this team even more solid. And the idea I had for where we could go next is Arania Mockman. Because Arania offers us more support. And Mockman is then going to give us some burst damage. So we get a bit of everything. Also, Mockman allows us to ping more. Mockman's core adds even more pings to the team when he's in his defensive state. So it just results in insane pressure. And I already do have Mockman's core, exactly, yeah. And I feel like that would be an incredible PvP team. Like, you've got Mockman for stun and burst. You've got Patricia for stun and damage. You've got Natalia for damage. You've got Elena for support. Ayla for protection. There's just so much good stuff there. And Arania actually is a really solid healer. Good shields. She gives a lot. She does give a lot. So, yeah, on a team like this, I feel like Arania could actually be really good. And it's fun because you don't see Arania used much. It's just running a lot of heroes you don't normally see. Because Natalia normally only gets attention when she's being run alongside Vulcan. So it's nice to see Natalia on a different style lineup. Now, this is a really unpleasant situation. We're facing Pennies here who are likely going to... Oh my word, we lived the Penny? Wow. Okay, I'm going to try that again. We might just need to high roll against Pennies here. And you said BQA is only really prevalent in endgame PvP. Yeah, you don't see it too much. And no one's really making much content about endgame PvP, unless you like watching Rake's videos and stuff. But yeah, she's not as common. She doesn't get as much attention. So it'd be nice to bring some light to Arania's uses. Okay, this is a much stronger fight. Yep. There we go. Solid. Just needed to get a decent high roll with where our abilities landed. That worked out way better. And Brownie does it too. Yeah, Brownie just built Arania, actually. Which is nice to see. So if you guys haven't seen, Brownie's been doing some stuff. He'll probably comment on this video. He watches all my vids and comments on them. Worth checking him out. He's got some good content featuring Mockman. So yeah, it'd be nice to bring Mockman and Arania together. And get an A tier of both if we can. I need to wait for a big gala for Aranias to pop up. They're really rare, actually. Trying to find an Arania on the auction house. Kind of tricky. Anyway, we've got ourselves a wave here, which is Tara, Homejung, Oberon. If you struggle against this, Betty just shreds this wave, by the way. You just CC them all, they don't do anything. I don't have a Betty, but we do have ways of stunning them with Patricia. And Patricia has an insane amount of control immunity that she actually doesn't care about the Homejung. That's how we've particularly built her. That control immunity bonus in her Awaken, the fact that she's got control immunity on her imprints, and she's got Auspicious Lucky Cat as well. I think she's rocking like 80% plus control immunity. So yeah, Homejung quivering in his boots right now. There you go, shot to death. Patricia, what a beast. Look at that, 99 billion. Really solid. And Natalie also putting in solid work. So here we go. This is the end of Chapter 4-5. We should have Chapter 4 beaten today if we keep this pressure up. It's looking real nice. Got ourselves Russells now, but they're just going to dazzle the puppet and probably Elena. So we should be completely fine here. Yeah, it doesn't look like the dazzle's hit in, actually. We've got a lot of control immunity on this lineup, to be fair, so not too much of a problem. Now, the Russells we might be able to take down before they do something. It's unlikely. I think they are going to hit us. Yep, there you go. So Elena got hit real hard there. Now it's pinging into her shields. She's got Unbending Will up. I think that's not going to be able to tank it here. That is going to kill Elena. Unless, of course, maybe the shields can tank this. Oh, yeah, they did. Wow. Great to see that Ayla shields putting in huge work there. And I'm pretty sure with a decent active, there you go. We get the kill here. Patricia and Natalia doing work together. Natalia actually doing the most damage there, which is fun to see sometimes. And there you go. Next one. It's the last one. Here we go. Chapter 455. Stun there on Ignis. Nice. Stopping the energy feed into the Asmodel the Dauntless, which is pretty good. Not that these heroes are going to do much. Transcendence heroes, when they're not not imprinted, are kind of crap because they get no bonus stats. But we should still be fine here. Yeah, look at all that damage coming out there. Annihilating these guys. Energy feed onto the Mockman there. He is going to get an active. But I think we just kill him first, right? Oh, nope, there you go. He did get his active off. Fair play to him. And there you go, dead. Nicely done. Huge performance there from the team. And that is chapter 455. So here we go, chapter 461. This is a common one that people get stuck on. Double King Barton, Tix, HomeJUMP, Nakia, and Garuda. Let's see if it's a problem for us. Or is this going to be completely fine? Let's see here. Alright. Okay, the real question is how bad is King Barton's counterattacks going to be? They are hitting the shields, but we are regaining them. Alomac gives you a lot of survival against stuff like King Barton. Because gaining the shields really, really helps. Already killing the Nakia, that's nice to see. Okay, we're staying alive. Good chip damage into the King Barton there. Haven't taken too much here. Active skill from Tix is going to steal from us. We remove the debuff though. So we're looking pretty fine here. Pressure up stays good. King Barton slot 2 gets stunned there. That's really nice. King Bartons can't counterattack when they're stunned. We managed to tank Garuda nicely. That's really, really good. Amazing damage there. Really good pressure coming from Patricia. And I think we're just going to wipe them out now. All we need is either trigger on Patricia's passive, or maybe Patricia just does an active skill. You can see already the control immunity from Patricia, keeping her in here. I think one active is all it's going to take here, and they're all going to die. Yep. Bang, bang, bang. All of them dead. Excellent performance there. Really nicely done. HomeJUMP, man. She does really well against him. Really well. What's my attack on HHA? Oh, he's like over 10 million. My HHA is nuts. For this kind of wave, if you haven't got an insane HHA, you kind of want to just burst them. Do as much damage as possible. Wipe out the enemy team quickly. If you can burst the King Bartons, get them dead fast, you're going to be fine. Okay, HomeJUMP gets an active. Same thing as last time. You see the triple dove here. And Patricia's the only one that doesn't get CC'd. Which, again, that's fine for us. Just means Patricia gets to do all of her damage still. Gets her attacks off. And look at all that damage. Wow. Man, she is disgusting. That's the kind of stuff people are having to deal with Patricia's in PvP right now. It is horrible. Because you're just getting punished for attacking the team. It's really, really nice. It's like Halora, but on crack. Like, Patricia's just bonkers at the moment. Really fun to play with. Like, obviously, if you're just trying to make progress in the game, you just go with someone like DTV. And DTV is also really strong in PvP, so he's a solid pick. But could you imagine, like, a PvP lineup that's just DTV and Patricia together? Both disgusting. Both ignoring armor as well, so they just shred you to pieces. On the topic of shredding you to pieces, though, Penny's Reflect really lowering Patricia's health here. Kind of worried where this one goes. We need a counterattack to be what kills Penny here. Oh my word, Patricia missed Penny. That's huge. Oh, that's so good. She hit everyone but Penny, which meant that she didn't die. And there you go, we just win naturally. That was so fortunate. What a great fight. Next one, here we go. And Koala saying DTV has you at 642 with 17 million attack. And Giant Killer Defy. Yeah, sounds good, sounds good. I've seen teams with DTV and Natalia both at 8 here. Get all the way to chapter 6 with just like 3 Transcendence heroes in the lineup. It's literally just Mystic Fairy, Freya, Natalie, Vulcan, bang, whole team's wiped. Really solid. Just destroying all of the chapters. So honestly, if you guys were like copying the Turbo series and you're like, oh, what should I spend? Like, where should I take my A tiers? What should I pick up? Don't go with Patricia. If you want to maximize your progress as a spender, Vulcan and Natalia, really solid. But free-to-play players, obviously, Lord of Fear Aspen's the tried and true practice for you. And I think that's the weird thing, like, a lot of people asking, oh, what hero should I build? What's the strongest? So much of it depends, right? Depends on, A, do you want to limit yourself to a hero? Do you want to try something for fun? Do you have any cores already? So is it going to hurt you to have to rebuild your account with new cores for other people? And then there's also the mindset of, well, if your treasure train's this big, you could do this. Or if you're a free-to-play player and you can't get any giant killers, maybe you should go with Lord of Fear Aspen for the early game, and then trying to explain the switch to DTV to those people. They're all like, but I've used Aspen for so long. It's like, oh yeah, okay. The worst part, though, is like picking up his core. Like you know, as an early player, I just would avoid picking up cores for main damage dealers, because you don't want to lock yourself into Destiny heroes.
Halo.
Hey, Dake, how's it going, man? Thanks for the sub. So yeah, if you want a little bit of nugget of advice while you're watching this video, avoid getting cores for main damage dealers. because the only reason you need them typically is for becoming a Destiny hero. So if you don't know who your Destiny hero is going to be, and that's typically every account with less than 6 Transcendence heroes, just don't bother picking them out the chest. Just get your one Betty core and just leave it there. That's all I'd do. But yeah, the team is doing really well here. Good pressure against these guys. This team's not too scary. The wall deck is the only thing that's problematic here. Maybe the Gloria too, but they're only problematic in the sense they keep the enemies alive longer, but actually killing them is going to be completely fine. So as you can see, lots of damage coming out here. Good pressure. Every time they hit us, Patricia pings back. Good damage coming out there. Killing the wall deck. Now the jar is down. Giving energy to Patricia. That means she's going to get an active skill here in the next round, which means we are going to annihilate the opponents. They should all fall. There you are. That's it. And they're dead. Loads of damage. Okay, next up, it's Gustin again. Let's see how this plays. Should be fine. And what's the best for a low spender? Yeah, probably an Aspen still. I mean, it depends how low you define low spender. Like, if you can get a giant kill, I mean, anything works then. You could run giant killer Mockman for the fun. You could run giant killer Vulcan if you want to, like, maximize progress. And if you have the ability to pick up 2 giant killers, I would just go Vulcan Natalie. Like, you can already see with the Turbo series just how crazy a giant killer Natalia is, even just as a tenant. Her Destiny skills are already fantastic, so you can have a really good time. And if you want a budget giant killer hero, I would go so far as to say the 4th best giant killer hero you can pick up is not Patricia. Right? A lot of people thinking, oh, MK is using Patricia on the Turbo series. She must be like up there with Mockman, Vulcan, Aspen. Nah. Honestly, I think Asmodel is still like 4th best. Because at least his active skill hits the whole enemy team. Which is what you want from a main damage dealer. And he still holds up. He's a good hero. The only issue is having to force that Asmo into other game modes as well. But he can get you to Chapter 6, no problem. And he's cheap. He's so cheap. But then again, Vulcan's really cheap on the auction house as well at the moment, relatively speaking. So, honestly, I'd just get a Vulcan instead of Asmo. But that's hindsight. I like Asmo. I've used him. Right? If you've seen the VIP series, he's a really solid pick. But, you know, like, Asmo was actually, at the time, one of the best giant killer heroes in the game. Like, there was a point where he was, like, the pick. I think Mockman was the only one better. And then Vulcan came out and eclipsed him. And then when Elena came out, it really helped the justification to run Aspen. Yeah, you say Vulcan's more flexible. I think it's more that, like, Vulcan just has that ability that bypasses defenses, which overcomes a lot of the weaknesses of Asmodel. And also because Asmodel has very limited hits, Vulcan really gets his strength off by the fact he can stack up skill damage massively and just bypass Unbending Will like it's nothing. Whereas Asmodel kind of just crashes into Unbending Will a little too much sometimes and depends on those revenge stacks. And revenge stacks typically depend on what your opponent is doing, whereas Vulcan can gain a lot of his benefits just by your team doing what they're doing already, which is good stuff like active skills. So yeah, Vulcan's really good. Vulcan's very strong. Yeah, exactly. Shield, sealing, passives, exactly, yeah. And he gets some crowd control as well. Vulcan can get clutch freezes off with his enhanced abilities. So yeah, Vulcan's just a silly hero. And if I was like running like a really like a tight team now, like if I had a really like, let's say I was doing the Turbo series again, but I wasn't spending as much money, I would definitely run Vulcan. I'd go Vulcan, Natalie, and then probably Mystic Fairy Freya. And that trio, if I built the team properly, would probably just beat all of Void Campaign. DDV seems cool, but is he fun? It depends how you define fun. Like there is the obvious truth that like Vulcan is the most powerful hero in the game. And the weird thing that's kind of happened is a lot of people have gotten so hype about Lord of Fear Aspen that almost Vulcan seems like the underdog now, because everyone seems to be choosing Aspen since Destiny came out. Because Vulcan's Destiny doesn't really do much that's crazy. But the real secret to Vulcan being bonkers is as well that Natalie has an insane destiny tree, and therefore going up her tree is actually optimal for Vulcan users. But you'll probably see now people using Aspen and Vulcan, both at A tier, both destiny, together, where they've improved Aspen and his tenants, and Vulcan and Natalia. And they're using all 5 of those as destiny heroes together, because that's an also very solid lineup. There's lots of different ways to play the game now. So it's not just limited to one main damage dealer for endgame teams, but most of you aren't endgame anyway. Either way, that's a full clear of Chapter 4. We absolutely breezed through that, so let's go see how Chapter 5 plays out. Is it going to be the same level of easy? We've got to hear a scary wave for some reason. I didn't realize scary was in Void Campaign. I think this is a pretty unusual wave. And we've got Eloise. Double Eloise, Arania, Ignis. This is a really weird wave. It's been a while since I fought Chapter 5. I think we should be completely okay here. Oh, wow. Really good burst damage still. Yeah, Eloise getting knocked down. The puppet is still alive, which is hilarious. Says everything about a good Alomac and a good treasure train. Both of those things together. Really keeps your pressure up. Honestly, I think we're clear in Chapter 5. Like, we are having no difficulty here. And Veggie might say the next wave has you by the balls. Well, we'll have to see. 5-1-2 is notorious. So I think we're going to be fine here. I think we'll be completely okay at beating it. Is it a HomesJUMP wave? Or is 5-1-2 a King Barton wave? Could be Cthulhu for all we know. Even Valkyrie could be an option. Who knows? Either way, we've got a lot of damage pressure coming out here. No issue from that Eloise. She's struggling to do much to us. The stun and the scary. Not that scary is an issue. Yeah, we're doing alright. And there you go. Dead. Nicely done. Great damage across the board there. And let's go see. What's this next wave? Oh, wow. Double Annabelle for HomesJUMPs. Wait, can't Betty just beat this, man? Like, Betty should just CC them all. That's not an issue, that wave. Like, the 4 of them are weak to crowd control. Surely you can just get Betty to trigger her passive and you're fine. You have TBB? Does she have a core? Did you build her wrong? Have you got the right stuff for her? I mean, you should be able to just crowd control that and win. Run everybody with Demon Bell. Just energy feed the Betty endlessly and you'll be fine. The only issue is going to be the doves. If we low roll and Patricia gets turned into a dove, that might be an issue. Like that. Yeah. So I might have to come back into here with Lucky Candy Bar on Patricia. Alright, so I'm going to put Lucky Candy Bar onto our Patricia, which means I can get rid of this control immunity node over here and switch it for damage reduction to keep us alive a bit more. And then we will go ahead and put Auspicious Lucky Cat onto probably Alomac. That might be a good idea here. Hopefully if we like kill one HomesJUMP, that maybe sets up for us quite nicely. Because we get that great burst from Natalia there, you see. It's really, really solid. And the stun there on the Annabelle actually is pretty good. Yeah, HomesJUMP slot 3 really wants to die. Like, look at him. He's ready to go. Absolutely ready to go. And actually, we didn't get that many dubs there, just on Elena, really. So that's kind of good. We might even get another round out of this. Yo, this is looking really promising. Heck yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, we've killed an Annabelle. Oh, we've nearly killed a Holmes. There's a stun on a Holmes anyway. I am not actually scared anymore. I think this wave's going to be completely fine. As long as we get a big, fat, juicy active skill from Patricia now. Yeah, we should be really good. Because as with Patricia, when people start dying, that's it, she snowballs. Things get really good. Ooh, I say that though, we've been Annabelled. Although, she seems to be holding up still pretty nicely. We've got counterattacks coming off still with Patricia. So she's putting out damage pressure. Stun there on slot 3 Holmes, which is actually quite nice. It's one less hero to attack us. So we're not taking as many damage over time tricks, which is good. There you go. Patricia putting it out. This is going to be the one. All on her counters here.
Hype up.
Thank you, Wizard of PC. And there you go. This should be fine. It's just 2 HomesJUMPs left. So there's no Annabelle to deal with. And there's definitely not enough damage over time. We're going to deal with these guys, no problem. There you go. We did it. GG indeed. 146 billion damage. Nicely done. So here we go. We got ourselves Sherlock now. Haha, throwing his dove onto the puppet. Literally best case scenario. Oh dear. Gets himself stunned, which stuns Alomac. Good damage pressure coming out there. Great burst from Patricia. Oh, wow! She got doved. At least she breaks 3. Thanks to Elena. Nicely done. So, yeah, we should be fine here. Should get a lot of burst coming out here. Ayla there, chipping into their HP. Natalia doing her thing. Counter pokes coming from Patricia. She gets another active. There you go. Lowering their HP pretty substantially. Which means we just need a good wipe up active now. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Patricia's active? Is it going to be Natalia's active? Who's going to get this? I mean, both of them are going to look really good here. It's going to snowball like crazy. There you go. There's Patricia. There's Natalia. Yep. It all falls into place for huge damage. All right. Next fight. Let's go. It's going to be Focus Tara. Let's send it. So this one's going to be really solid too. The only thing I'm worried about is Tara's seals and Focus's marks. That could be really problematic. That said, though, we're killing Focus really quickly, actually. Huh. Okay. Oh, my word, but it did melt us really fast. Wow, we weren't ready for that. That was a lot of damage. That ripped away Natalia. Yeah, that was crazy. At least, though, Patricia's going to be fine here. Ayla gone. Wow. So we're just down now to Patricia being the one that does the damage, and she's doing fine, actually. She's doing really solid. Bursting them to pieces. Left there with just a Focus, and he's dead. Nice. Next fight, let's go. Transcendence Heroes should do pretty nicely here. Healing Curse on Natalia doesn't seem good, although it didn't kill us. We're looking pretty fine here. And Amon-Ra is nearly dead. So all we need is a good counterattack from Patricia, and I think she's going to drop. That or just another active skill from anybody, really. Might melt into that. They get the shields there from Vesa. They're not going to do much. Amon-Ra does get her bubbles off, but that doesn't stop counterattacks from Patricia. So any counterattack should bypass the bubs. So we should be fine. No protection from Amon-Ra. Hopefully, anyway. We've broken through the front lines protection, too. Oh, never mind. Ayla just rips that bubble to pieces. Okay. We just need to see someone die so Patricia starts snowballing. Natalia's got Unbending Will triggered, but she does have an active, so hopefully she can kill someone here. Come on, Natalia. There you go. Amon-Ra's down. Good damage pressure on the front 3 heroes as well. Siahu, Swordflash, Halora all looking pretty low, which means I think one big Patricia active should wipe the rest of the wave, actually. Yep, there you go. That's Vesa dead. That's really good. Alright, we got ourselves Tara, HomeXJUMP, Oberon again. We've seen this wave already. Easiest way to beat this is Betty. We don't have one, so let's see where we go. And yeah, my lisp came through there, didn't it, Amar? Wipe the rest of the wave. Was it that obvious? Ah, well. We'll leave it in the edit anyway. It's all good fun. Alright. Patricia here. Let's hope she gets a good active. Everyone else is twined, so we're gonna need it. Also, Elena's dead, so yeah. The control immunity of Patricia putting in hard work here. Hopefully she doesn't get dubbed. No, she doesn't. She's fine. Come on. You can do it, Patricia. I believe. Lucky Candy Bar wouldn't even do anything here either, annoyingly. Because the Oberon's going to twine you, which will trigger the Lucky Candy Bar. Oh, dear me. At least we have Dot Purify. Ah, no, we're finally twined. This could be really, really problematic. Come on, Patricia, live. Nope. Woof. Gonna have to try that one again. Okay, double taunt there on the Oberons. That could be quite good for us. It's gonna mean Ayla takes the bait, but I think that's gonna be fine. Ooh, Natalia's taking a lot of pressure here. Hopefully she can get some good kills. Ooh, great stun there on the HomeXJUMP. That's actually gonna really help. This could be the fight. Because that means only one active that we have to deal with from the Holmeses. Yep, which means Patricia does get an active here. So hopefully she can put out some pressure. So it's all onto her now. Hopefully we're going to be fine. Ayla dubbed and sealed, which is not ideal. But Patricia seems to be doing okay. Ayla free. Great stun there, actually, on Holmes, Oberon now. Okay, they break free. We don't get dubbed. So come on, Patricia. Let's see it. You've already got 1 kill there from the Oberon, so can you snowball the rest of your kills? Hopefully you can. There's the active. Oh, now it's going to get brutal. There you go. Yeah, she's fine. She's completely fine. She should just be able to snowball them out of this. Yep. Really nicely done. Perfect. 517 now. Double ticks, double Delacium, double Focus. Let's send it. So Focus is back. We have to deal with the attack steal from ticks. And then Delacium's going to punish us for every single debuff. Delacium could be a real menace in this fight, actually. Ooh, I say that, though. Delacium proving his HP is not very high. Natalia nearly one-shotting him there in slot 3. That's actually really nice. So we just got to keep that damage pressure up. Natalia nearly fully healed as well, which is great. And there you go. Delacium's getting killed there by the counterattacks. Patricia starting to roll up here. Not getting much there. A stun onto the ticks, though, from Elemac. That's nice to see. Ooh, a stun there as well on the Delacium. This is really good. So, annoyingly horrified on Patricia. Ticks keeping her shut down. We seem to be doing okay still. Wow, Patricia triggering her burst there. But without the added pressure, could be an issue. Stun now onto the Focus. Delacium's dead. It's just Patricia left, but she does get an active. Yeah, I think she's got this. The only reason she's doing not a lot of damage is mainly the Tick's attack steal. That's the big thing here. It's going to be brutally crippling. So that's why it feels like this wave's super tanky. It's not. They just annoyingly have Ticks is stealing all our attack. So it's going to take a few hits here to take them down. There you go. We've killed 1 Focus. I think the Focus is going to be the ones that die first here. Which is a little irritating. I'm kind of scared, actually. We might just lose Patricia. But nah, we're going to be fine. Yeah, there you go. Focus is gone. There's the burst. Beautiful. Finally, all that ramp up putting in work. Okay, next we've got ourselves Horus. It's a funny little wave. Horus, Ticks, Arania. Delaciums are back. And was that a Natasha I saw? Yeah, it was. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Stun there immediately on the Delacium. That's quite nice. Good pings coming out there from Patricia. Almost killed the Delacium, actually, already. Great job from the team. So I think Patricia's active in this next round is going to be crazy, especially if we kill that Delacium. I say that. That's her first active that's gone off. Does mean she's going to get consistent counters now. That puts the debuff on the opponents, which means the next active is going to be even stronger, which is good. She's keeping the pressure up, which is what we like to see. Great stun there. Delacium gets stunned. The other Delacium's dead. Stun there on Horus as well. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to be really good. So we just need a good active skill again from Patricia here, and the wave's gone. Ooh, then again, the debuff's actually really shutting her down there. That was a bit annoying. We should be fine, though. Just got to take down this last Delacium in slot 6. There you go. Bang. Triple kill there. And we just have to deal now with Arania. Wow. Elemac gets the kill. Beautifully done. Okay. Now here we've got double Elemac, quadruple Holmes Young. So another quadruple Holmes Young wave. Is this going to be just as problematic? I don't think it's going to be as bad as the Annabelle wave. We've already beaten a quadruple Holmes Young wave before. So this could be a switch back to Lucky Candy Bar and hope for the best. Or maybe we just clutch it. Or Special Lucky Cat could be the play. You never know. Let's go ahead and find out as we attempt this for the first time. So our first active skill from Patricia. Natalia goes as well, lowering the HP on that Holmes Young pretty substantially. We haven't had to deal with their active skills yet, which is where things will become an issue. Right, Dove's already out. Loads of damage on Elemac already. Patricia's still not doved. That's really good. But these Holmeses are doing a lot of damage. Still not doved yet. That's really nice. Patricia's holding in there. And is this it? Nope. We are fine. Okay, so Patricia has made it through the onslaught of active skills from these Holmes. We need to kill at least one of them. We really do, because if we don't, we're going to have to deal with a lot of Holmes pings. Okay, we stunned one. That's good. And we kill Elemac. This is actually ideal. Oh, but the stun didn't stick. Uh-oh. Patricia should get an active skill here, though. It's a worry as to whether her health can stand this, though. I don't know. She's trying. And she's dying. Right, I'm going to try two things. First one is Lucky Candy Bar on our Patricia. That means we switch the control immunity to damage reduction. And then, with Natalia, I'm going to build her super aggressively. So I'm going to change damage reduction to skill damage. I'm going to change control immunity to holy damage. And we'll keep block so she gets Ayla Max buffs. But I'm also going to put Balance Strike on her. Extra bursty. And for damage artifacts, Melodic Strings then onto Natalia and see if that's going to help us. We'll get a lot of burst from this. And we'll keep our crowns on Elena and Ayla. So hopefully this is going to do really nicely for Natalia. I think she's going to one-shot HolmesJUMP in slot 3 here. At least that's the goal of the build. I mean, she might just die. I'm worried about that. Uh-oh. Okay, she's gained some shields. Okay, she should live. I think she's going to be fine. Yeah, she should be really fine. She even got a couple blocks off, which is nice. Yeah. So there we go. Here we go. Let's see how much damage does Natalia do. Oh, nicely done. There we go. Did manage to kill one of the HolmesJUMPs there. Perfect. Really, really good. And now Natalia's dead. But she's done her job, so it doesn't matter. Excellent. That seemed really solid. Really, really solid. Super aggressive build. Works nicely. I might do that more often, actually. Just let her run. And just go. And just send the Melodic Strings and hope it does well. Now we just get Patricia to do her thing. Which is great. So yeah, she's just going ahead, counterattacking the opponents. Which is solid. And they've already done their active skills. So yeah, we just let Patricia cook. Stun's coming out there. Potential death there. Oh, yep, HolmesJUMP's gone. She's now going to just ramp up, snowball, heal herself when people die. Active skills. You know the drill, guys. Patricia, very good at keeping herself alive. Healing on the actives is just nice. And, oh, that was a close one. But yeah, that was really, really good. And do we have Lion? Not fully maxed yet. We're going to finish up things now with 5, 1, 10. Our final fight for today. The first area of Chapter 5 getting pretty nicely annihilated here. Some really tough waves as well. And I think we're going to be fine. I really want to see how much damage Natalie does hit. Wow, mate, she is freaking cracked. Just letting her go with Melodic Strings. I'm going to use this strat more often. I really like Melodic Strings, Natalia. Because we've been using Elusive Mirror, but, I mean, freaking... Heck, if you want energy feed for Patricia, just kill someone, right? That's the play. That's way better than Elusive Mirror. Oh my word. Yeah, she is... Holy sheesh! Okay, Natalia, calm down. Wow. What a way to end. Look at that. Oh, bro. She didn't even let Patricia do her thing. That is hilarious. Well, that's 117 billion damage. What a brilliant, brilliant team. And I think we're going to make a lot more progress with us as we move forwards through there. Guys, that has been the Turbo series. We're going to do some more stuff here next time, of course, pushing more in campaign. And I think Melodic Strings Natalia is going to be our secret weapon as we move forward. Heck, I might even change the zone to something a little more aggressive. We do have holy skill damage if we want to bring that in, and that could be really fun. Heck, we could have speed precision, let her go first. Who knows? There's all sorts of crazy things we could do. Actually, speed precision might be a move, because if we can make her faster than Patricia, which I think is doable, there's definitely some crazy things we can do here. So all sorts of randomness we can add into this to make our Natalia do a lot of damage, because Patricia's already juiced up. She's already 9.5. She don't mind too much what Natalia ends up with. So folks, that's the Turbo series. If you want to catch more of this, hit that subscribe button. We will be hopping on here next time for more events, potentially getting ourselves more resources, building more Transcendence heroes, getting more Destiny improvements, and obviously beating the rest of Void Campaign until we unlock Chapter 6, where things are definitely going to get harder. Either way, guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Have an amazing week, and happy idling.